Welcome everybody to another broadcast of Jerusalem's Gate, where the news never sleeps. We got breaking news today coming out of Reuters. A few sources are carrying the news. Title reads, and before I read the title, it's starting to get really heated up. The words of the declaration of war are starting to be used, and it looks like we're coming close to that. They just took a poll in the United States, and if 58% of Americans said if diplomacy fails, then they support a war with Korea. I thought that you may find that interesting. That poll was just taken. But the title reads out of Reuters: North Korea says U.S., quote, declared a war, end quote, warns it could shoot down U.S. bombers. Let's read a little of the article before we watch the video. New York, Seoul, Reuters. North Korea's foreign minister said on Monday President Donald Trump had declared war on North Korea and that Pyongyang reserved the right to take countermeasures, including shooting down U.S. bombers, even if they are not in its airspace. Now, that's very important. Even if it's not in its airspace, they think they reserve the right to shoot the B-1B Lancer bombers down. Ri Young Ho said a Twitter message by Trump on Saturday in which the president warned that the minister and the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, quote, won't be around much longer, end quote, if they acted on their threats amounting to a declaration of war. We're starting to, as you see this escalation and tensions grow, now you're starting to see the terminology, a declaration of war, start being used. And that's usually a sign that we, unfortunately, may, if something doesn't change, may be heading in that direction. Let's go ahead and watch the video.
North Korea's foreign minister on Monday saying U.S. President Donald Trump had declared war on Pyongyang and that North Korea was ready to retaliate.
The whole world should clearly remember it was the U.S. who first declared war on our country.
Foreign Minister Ri Yong Ho in New York for the last day of the UN General Assembly, telling reporters that North Korea had the right to take countermeasures, including shooting down U.S. bombers even when they're outside Pyongyang's airspace. The fiery words coming in response to U.S. President Donald Trump, who tweeted over the weekend a vague threat that North Korean leader Kim Jong-un won't be around much longer.
Trump claimed our leadership would not be around much longer, and hence declared war on us.
The tensions ramping up after a week of hostile talk that began at the UN Tuesday.
The United States has great strength and patience, but if it is forced to defend itself or its allies, we will have no choice but to totally destroy North Korea.
In response, Kim issued an unprecedented personal statement describing Trump as a mentally deranged U.S. dotard. And on Friday, North Korea threatened to test a hydrogen bomb over the Pacific Ocean. On Saturday, a show of force. A fleet of U.S. strategic bombers flew over international waters off the coast of North Korea, the furthest north any U.S. military aircraft had flown in 17 years. North Korea's foreign minister responding that targeting the U.S. mainland with its rockets was now inevitable. The United States and North Korea remain technically at war after a 1953 truce, which never turned into a peace treaty.
Well, it looks like tensions are getting higher. It's a time, and I'm saying this from a Christian perspective, the Bible mandates us to respect authority, and the powers that be are ordained by God. So it's a time, even if you didn't vote for President Trump, even if you don't like him, whatever your personal feelings are, but in a time of, looks like our country may be approaching a serious situation here, it's a time for us to gather as one people and unite as one people and pray for our Commander-in-Chief, because he certainly needs our prayers, because some real tough decisions are going to be made, and it's a time to rally behind our Commander-in-Chief. And if in fact diplomacy fails and God forbid we should go to war, we should unite as a nation and not have any divisions within our own nation. That's the best advice I think that anybody could hear, and I'm not saying that to tote on because I just quoted it, but I think anybody that studies the Bible would agree with that. That we need to respect our commander in chief because the powers that be are ordained by God. With that being said, we'll keep you updated. Any updates on news? I'll be keeping a close look, and I'll get it out to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching Jerusalem's Gate, and we'll be back with you with another broadcast. God be with you in the name of Yeshua.